Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea 1111 Energy. Thank you so much, Collective Soul Tribe family. Resonate how you like. Thank you for your likes, shares, and your subscribes. I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. At this time, I'd like to call the divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me, as well as my protectors to stand with me, within me, and beside me as I deliver these messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and understanding is welcomed here, as well as what serves one's highest good. And so it is. Ashe. So, family, let me tell you what I channel. I channeled a lot, okay? And it's quite amazing to me because what I've been channeling has been like from the younger generations. It's like this younger generation, I promise you, are hell bent on enriching their lives, but in some of the most demonic ways. Okay. These younger generations, I don't know where these sadistic ideologies or whatever it was that has captured this younger generation. It wasn't built off of, the generations, the earlier generations where, hey, you went to work, you stayed on your job, you worked hard, you retired. These younger generations, they're looking for a quick fix, okay? A quick get rich fix. This is what Spirit is saying. I also heard this is no longer a laughing matter because you may be feeling as if these younger generations have tried to erase you, and it's crazy because it's like, I don't know how this is going to resonate, but only take what does, right? These younger generations are so stuck on get rich quick schemes that they don't realize that even the things they say reek of diabolical things without them maybe even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody how they're doing and they're like, I'm just trying to think about getting rich. And you're like, what? Where'd that come from? Because, it's like if motherfuckers, boy. Okay, let's get to the message. Let's see what this energy is. We will be using the keyword deck, okay? It's an oracle deck, keywords. We're going to be using that deck. But let's see what the divine needs us to know about this energy. Period. This energy comes out as being an energy that is sad, okay? They need to ponder over their thoughts. They need to start looking back on things. Okay. I feel like these people are sad. They're reminiscing about some things that they did. Okay. This is what this energy is giving me. A lot of these younger generations have done some shit and it's starting to settle on their conscious now. But then they also feel like, okay, well, because I've done this, then fuck it. I might as well go hard or stay home type energy. Right. And then you have the alligator out here. Okay. The alligator is speaking about stealth and swift. Okay. Taking a big bite out of life. Okay, this is what I feel like they don't want to put in the work, put in the efforts. Okay, something here about, they are seeking, in my energy and in my opinion, they are seeking, good fortune without the work. Okay, your primal instincts could be picking up on this. Okay, because these are, your ancestors, ancient wisdom coming in here. It's like, these younger generations don't really know about what it means to work hard. Okay, they feel that they do, but they really don't. I feel like there's somebody here that has had a huge influence. Okay, let's say you were a stellar parent, and I don't care what you say and how they think you were a stellar parent, right? But these younger generations, and sometimes I feel like, households are driven by manipulative energies. And because everybody in the household is so blind, so inconsiderate and disrespectful when it comes to their parents, that they have been engulfed with greed, manipulation, and get rich quick type schemes. Okay, this is what I feel. All right, let's see what else the divine has to say or wants you to know about this energy, because I feel like there's no fixing them. You know, that's just my energy. I feel, I can't make it up. See, you're a hardworking person. These people don't know. It's like, they'll bare minimum energies. Okay, you're a hardworking person. You know about it. You've had children. Okay, or some of you may not have not. Only take what resonates. Okay, but this what you're finding out today, it stings. Okay, and the reason it stings is because you're like, damn. You know, everybody had a sweet situation. Okay, they needed to seek growth here. Some of these people are seeking growth or want to be a provider, but without doing the work. See, you have been this fearless, respected energy, family. And I say this because fearless when you had to get out there and grind. Fearless when you didn't know how you were going to be able to do something, but you still were able to do it. That was through hard work, diligence, and effort, not plotting on somebody's life, not trying to get quick rich scheme. Okay, these kids nowadays, and I don't want to say kids, I call them kids though, okay, because that's what they are. They're very young generation type energy. Not all, but some. Okay, most of these people, all they want to think about is how they can get rich, and it's like, okay, did you take up the family business? Some of these people have family businesses, right? Okay. Grandfathers wanted to pass on family businesses, right? But did they do it? No. It was too much work for them. You see what I'm saying? You had aunts, uncles, grandparents, moms, dads. They had family businesses, but the kids didn't want to take on the family business. They didn't want that. They wanted their money to come in easy. I can't make it up. That's why their cups is half fucking full now. I can't not make it up. That is why their cups are half full now. Period. That is why. That is why their cups are half full now. And they want to celebrate things prematurely. But when you look at it, many of these energies that I'm picking up on right now, it's like they don't hold substance. Okay, there's no substance being held because they're looking for things to get rich quick, and they don't realize that the moment they do, it's not gonna last because of how they got it. That's the thing. See, a lot of people don't realize, family, that it's not what you do, it's how you do it. People have been sitting up here and it blows my mind, right? Because everybody's like, oh yeah, you go to church and da-da-da. But now you're finding out all the damn preachers and all the religious groups around the world have been up to the most diabolical, no good shit ever. So then, okay, they look at you, they look at what you're doing, and they're like, well, they were raised that was wrong. But is it really? Because hell, the way I see it, I would think it was wrong to fondle a young boy or a young girl in the church and all that is coming out with all the churches, okay? Latter-day Saints, Mormon, I mean every damn thing, okay? These are energies right here, I promise you, that they have gone down the darkest path that they could have possibly gone down. They have gone down the darkest path that they could have ever possibly gone down. Tell me more about that message, please, and thank you, Spirit. You see it clearly. The divine is saying, you see things very clear. Very clear. Your receptors are clear. Clarity. Period. You see it clear, family. This would be the straw that broke the camel's back, I'd have to say. Okay, because you've journeyed on your path. You've raised your children, or some of you may not have children, but you've raised them through wisdom and endurance, and through survival and service and self-sufficiency. But these energies don't want to be the hard worker or do the hard work that you've done. They're looking for the get rich quick schemes because they are lazy. They have broken energies. They have broken past. They can't seem to get rid of those broken past. And when I say the broken past, it's like, they've done things that possibly, they regret, but that regret has set into their soul so deep that these are things that they felt they would be able to just take to the grave. But now it is eating them up. It's almost like these people need to do things to feed the demon that lives within them, because there's definitely the demons that are living within them. That's why they feel like their cups are half full. In order to seek abundance, family, you must seek the abundance within you first. These are very low vibrational energies, okay? These are the energies that I feel have lost their way or have been guided down the wrong path. Many of you have raised your children to the point where, they are, energies that built their lives around working hard, working diligently, putting in the effort, okay? Putting their families first, right? And in the midst of that, some of these people have gotten tied up or tied down with demonic spirits that they don't even realize is a demonic spirit. You have raised them to be, what does that say? Right. Wise and endure and survive, and through service, right? And I don't mean like, but I'm not talking about just service in any kind of mean. I mean service, period. Public service, work service, whatever you're doing, you raised your children to work hard and diligently, okay? And to do everything with respect. Whereas back in their past, they got somebody or got tied down with somebody, these younger generations, with saddening, depressing, diabolical energies that had taken a wrong path and can't seem to get unstuck from it. That is why they feel like their cups are half full, because their parents may not have given them the knowledge that you gave your children. Now they feel like they are drowning in the problems that they had drank from in the past. Whereas you have always been that alligator energy, family. You've always been this alligator energy. You have always been on point when it came to your primal instincts, because your wisdom is driven by ancient knowledge. Your ancestors passed down the gifts of discernment, intuition. Okay, some folks want to say gut feelings, right? Being able to read through the bull crap, seeing the underlining words. Okay, people say some things, right? But then they really mean something else. You have been given the gift of clarity of your thoughts through your great communication skills and knowing thyself. You pass this on to your children, but your children somewhere back in the past, and this could be, and only take it how it resonates, this younger generation, you may not even have children, somewhere back in the past, they were already dealing with somebody that was so low vibrational, it wasn't even funny. This energy is giving me, okay? Let me tell you what this low vibrational energy is giving me. This low vibrational energy is giving me the energy of someone that wants to compete and wishes that deep down inside they had a parent like you. They wish they had a parent like you. That is the energy. They wish they had somebody in their life like you when they were growing up, because so many of them are so lost right now. That is the energy. And I feel like, right now, woo, Lord Jesus, you got some folks running around at the bottom of the deck. Look, you got some folks running around, family, I feel like the better or worse type energy here. What else does it say? Yeah, discovering a legacy or sorrow. See, this is what it is. I feel like, way back when then, they discovered that their legacy was going to be driven by sorrow because of some things that they have done that they cannot live down. Let me get two more. And that has just, look, you may have told somebody in your family they need to keep it pushing. They needed to move on from something. You may have literally told someone they need to keep it pushing. They need to move on from something. And they may not have listened to you. Their life, they felt, was progressing with someone. But when you really take a big look at it, if they were to just sit down and look at it, they've been the keeper of their families. Tell me more, Spirit. One last one and we'll close out. You may have told someone, hey, I raised you. I know what you're capable of. You could have told someone they were carrying baggage. And then we have here, wow. Yeah, somebody's getting ready to get a fresh perspective and a fresh mindset because they know they've been playing and they may feel like they have been played as the fool. Because I feel like this energy I'm picking up on right now, this other energy couldn't survive without this energy, is what I'm saying. I feel like as soon as somebody opens up their eyes that they are sleeping in dealing with a demon that doesn't even know they're a demon, only then will their pot be filled with sweet rewards. Okay, family. So I'm going to leave that message there. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, it wasn't your message. All right. But thank you for tapping in. I am truly grateful. Okay. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.